Hey, Sagittarius people or people with Sagittarius placements. So I heard jumping out the window with this one. Okay. So something is either non existent as far as you're concerned, or this is something being expressed or taken all the way. The energy is giving me, I'm taking it all the way. I got a point to prove. Nope. I'm going to see it all the way through. Okay. So this is either you, so it's feeling strongly, but I don't know if you're feeling strongly emotionally and you got to prove it, or you're feeling, like somebody had you fucked up and they gonna see. But you're going all the way. You're going all the way through with this, okay? Then I heard we gonna take this thing back, way back. And then when I looked that up, it brought me to that song. The Black Street, Don't Leave Me. It says, you got your problems, baby, and I got mine. Let's just, where did I write it down? Did I not write it all? I guess not. But that's the only thing I part. So basically, you got your problems and I got mine. Let's make it work. That's the energy somebody's carrying. Somebody trying to use manipulation tactics. Well, if you love me, then why are you leaving? No, no, no. When the real question is, if you loved yourself, then why are you treating people the way you do, huh? All right. Somebody finally putting their pride to the side so they can make you understand how important you are. So then maybe you'll stay. Somebody has a point to prove. So they will be drawing something out to see it to the end. It's like letting somebody know that you're not the one or doing something that feels right to you intuitively, but people giving you a hard time about it. You're determined to see it through as you should. This is believing in yourself over anything and anyone. You know the message you received and you standing on that. Nobody can tell you differently. All right, I fuck with that. So there's a point to prove, whether you need to prove it in love or you need to prove that somebody got you fucked up and you know what the fuck you doing. Okay? Whatever. It's a point that need to be proved up in this thing. All right? All right. All right. All right. All right. Sagittarius, or the people with the Sagittarius placements, 222 on the clock. Okay. It's about choices, movements, and decisions and planning. Okay. Sagittarius, God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the Sagittarius people, or people with the Sagittarius placements. What do they need to hear at this time? Only energy of high vibration, high frequency, and high white light is welcome here, Spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome. I ask that you rebuke it in the name of you. Amen, 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 amen. Sagittarius. Sagittarius with a point to prove. I have to call you back. I'm sorry. The Empress, the Eight of Wands, and they see somebody is in their fucking power and they know what the fuck is going on. There's the Empress energy here. Okay, she's fertility. She gives birth. This is abundance. This is somebody moving towards a new opportunity and swiftly with their confidence in their power, ready to birth this opportunity. It's like somebody's sure about something here. Sagittarius, probably the Queen of Wands. It's the Queen of Wands. That's standing in your power, knowing your worth, knowing what the fuck you want and how to get it. Okay? Five of Cups. But it's something sad or disappointing. Eight of Pentacles. But it's not keeping you from putting the work in. You're still diligently working through this disappointment, through this sadness, because it all boils down to, I know my worth, I know where I'm going, I know where I stand. Three of Wands is something that you're working on do with a future or your ship's coming in. Seven of Cups, people are sad and you might be sad and disappointed because people don't understand, but they ain't your, when they trying to hold you back, but that ain't your problem. Death card, you're sad because some people got to go. But this transition got to happen, this birth got to happen, this wherever you going or whatever you sure about, it's got to happen. Seven of Swords to the Emperor, the Five of Wands. It's the Emperor. That's why it's making you sad, because it's somebody that you meant, that meant something to you. But they don't, either they don't understand, they're sabotaging, or they make you feel betrayed, or like you got to fight for something. So that's what makes you sad. King of Wands, you always coming up with this Queen of Pentacles. There's a fire sign. There's a Sagittarius masculine dealing with an earth sign woman. You got to prove some type of feelings here, because you 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You're trying to get from being single into a relationship with the lovers, somebody that you really care about. But I feel like it's a stagnation going on. But I do feel like something's going to shift here. And in this case, there will be a masculine energy trying to take charge or control of his ego, because it's a sabotage and everything for him. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Wands. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that there on the bottom. The 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. It's like standing on what you know to be true. There's a perspective that you got, and you're determined about it. Okay? Even if that means you got to put the burdens down to something that you previously built, that might not, it requires you to leave something that probably brings you happiness or contentment into your life, but it's not as solid as what you know. It's not as solid as what you're working on here for your future. So it's like if they're going to have to go, they're going to have to go type energy. Page of Swords. The Devil. The Ace of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Capricorn. Somebody dealing with a Capricorn. Could be a Taurus or a Virgo as well. But you have a perspective on somebody. So it could be very well that somebody hurt your feelings, right, in the past. And you just, maybe you knew they was going to come back. And you just like got this determination to see it through. Like, nope, motherfucker, you better stay in where you was. Stay on the side you chose. Like, it's possible that somebody could have a little bit of ego that they operating out of. Hey, Miss King, thank you. Because it's like love here, but then the cycle, the world, and the 6 of Pentacles. So somebody's determined to close it out, but even though they still got love there, it's like having a point to prove. It's like you was toxic and you was this, or you thought you knew everything, so I'm going to show you. And somebody's just looking at this earth sign energy as toxic. Or obsessed. Ace of Cups. Because it's love in the middle. It's love there. So it could just be that it's a Capricorn. So something, a seed was planted. We was growing it. We was building it. It became burdensome. So I put it down as a burden. Now somebody trying to get on the same page. But I'm afraid of that. Somebody's trying to manifest the connection while the other person feels like their mind is already made up about it. Why is the 5 of Cups here? But the person that says their mind is already made up need to be careful, because I don't feel like that your mind is actually made up. I just feel like your feelings got hurt and you got a point to prove, but you still care about this person. So be careful operating out of ego, because that's what that is. That's when you say, oh, this person had me fucked up. I'm going to show them, right? But I love them, and they doing what you wanted them to do, but your pride is so big at this time that you can't focus on that. You just focusing on that point that you got to prove. So somebody got to be careful out here with that energy, okay? 5 of Cups, because you will end up in regret, because you didn't stick to the truth of what you knew to be true in your heart. And something about this equal give and take, or this balance that's being had. But somebody might sabotage it instead because they got the feeling that their ego. They got a point to prove. And this could very well be the King of Wands. Somebody's feeling like they got a point to prove and they're sabotaging the love. Or they'll be disappointed about that if they do that. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. The Temperance. The Hierophant. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yep, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords. So yeah, you mentally conflicted, but there's still a lot of passion that you carry for this person. And even though they took a long time with the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, you want this commitment. The Temperance energy. Somebody wants to see this balance out, but they got a point to prove. So I'll just say be careful with that. I ain't going to keep getting it and reiterating it, because if that's you, then you know. But sometimes the hurt overfill the love. So the love is there, but it's buried up under all the hurt. And all that hurt makes you want to get back, or makes you want to prove that I don't need you, or whatever the case may be. Just be careful with that. All right. Follow your intuition and your heart over your pride and your ego. Eight of Pentacles. Because somebody might be disappointed or regret that they didn't put the work in to have some type of future. See, this was like, ugh. There's the Empress. And then the Four of Swords is the underlying truth for healing. Somebody's trying to bring healing to this Empress, but she's got her guard up big time. And that's, I just don't, I don't know. Her guard is up because the Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups, she get emotional fulfillment here. But the Five of Pentacles, she also could be left out in the cold because somebody's flighty. So she get her energies. She got her wall up towards that. Tell me about the Empress. Three, yep, that's the pain. It's the hurt that she experienced in the process. But this could be a connection that's destined for you. Sagittarius, Gemini, to the Ten of Pentacles. It could bring in longevity, but at the time, you might not be, you could be just holding back because you're not really so sure about the future with this person, considering all the hurt that you've already endured. Tell me about this Three of Wands, but I feel like I'm not talking to people who's going to genuinely just follow your intuition regardless of what you feel personally or egotistically. I'm talking to people who feel like they got a point to prove. You really don't want to be with this person, and you really don't want to be with this person. But don't be over here saying you don't want to be with this person when you really do want to be with them. They just hurt you so bad because of the lessons that they didn't learn yet. So now you feel like you got to get back or get even. It won't work out for you. It just won't, because you're supposed to let the Lord be your vengeance. But the Five of, somebody's got to overcome or move past the fact that they got left out in the cold because they still hold the Ten of Cups for this person. The Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Another one bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down. That's what the neighbor playing. The Queen of Cups reverse is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Normally with the Queen of Cups, that's like an emotional divesting. Somebody could be suppressing their feelings, but I feel like somebody's guarded and moved. They're not operating in emotion right now. They're operating in ego and pride with the Five of Wands. And they're very defensive. But they are at the Two of Swords, which they got a choice. And the right choice would be to do what their intuition is telling them. But at this point, this person is checked out of emotions. If the emotions still exist? I do feel like they do, because the Ace of Wands is still here. The passion to reignite, to reconciliate, to celebrate is still there. But then this person starts to act out of pride and ego, and then boom, Seven of Cups. Now we in confusion. This could be the Queen of Pentacles doing this. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. I just want to see the difference between that and the Two of Swords. The Emperor, the Page of Wands. See, there go the Emperor moving towards somebody to communicate. And somebody's in their ego like, fuck you. You didn't want me back then. You didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Don't get up on me. Like, be careful with that. If that's how you truly feel, and fuck with that. But if you don't, Don't play games. And when your intuition's sitting there telling you that this person learned the lesson and they ready to take a leap because they don't want to miss out on your air sign energy, and you may very well, let me just see, Two of Swords. I feel like you feel some type of way too. You just got a point to prove, or you feel that way, but that's just your ego and your pride. Your intuition is telling you to stand in the truth. At the Two of Swords, your intuition is telling you that this King of Cups, possibly, I don't know, a water sign or whoever this is that ain't expressed their emotions, they're just rushing in to let it off their chest now. But you still feel something for this person. Chariot, Sun card. It's like being victorious, moving past it. Having clarity in the movement, the Sun card. Somebody's sitting there trying to act like this ain't their happiness. Look, they're feeling caught up between, let me use my pride and my ego and shut this person down, to, oh my God, finally, let's be victorious. Like, the offer is here. The love is here. And here you are trying to act like you want to walk away. Somebody need to cut it out now. Okay? I can understand that your feelings got hurt, but instead of doing that, just be like, my feelings got hurt, and I don't know if I can trust you, instead of being like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't letting you back up in here knowing that you love somebody. Don't do that. Don't let pride and ego, because pride is the devil, right? You're supposed to just do what's in alignment with you, what's true to you, what's in your heart and in your intuition. And when people hurt you, you don't hurt them back. You let the Lord go put their ass under judgment. And in this case, that happened to this person. They're coming back. Learned their lesson already. Ain't shit for you to teach them. The only thing that you're going to do is end up putting yourself in the lesson. I'm telling you. Just be careful with that pride and ego, because it ain't no good. And some of these people just now learning to release their pride and ego so they can express the feelings that they feel after either losing a person or borderline losing them. So the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles, and the World card. The time of being, the cycle of being unknown and unclear, I feel like that's come to an end here. Yeah, because somebody's got the strength and the courageousness that they need to bring in the healing when it comes to a relationship or a connection, or a twin flame, or a reason to celebrate. Six of Swords. Somebody wants to get into calmer waters. They don't want to be a player no more. The Strength card. Somebody could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody don't, this is what it is. They were stagnated because it's stuck between a rock and a hard places. I don't want to lose you, but I don't want to get my heart broken either. So they were stagnated upon that. But I feel like they're moving past it with the facts, with the courageousness. Somebody, they're strong enough or courageous enough to just take a leap of faith. Yeah, are they still concerned about being hurt? I do feel like they are. But they're more concerned about missing out on opportunity than they are about being hurt. Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who held back. Somebody who held back to the point of the other person walking away from them. And now this person's coming back to reconcile. To try to work on it. To offer the love that you wanted. To offer the love that made you walk away in the first place. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. Somebody wants a solid commitment here. They see something in a different light. Somebody's trying to resurrect. Since ending took place because somebody was flighty or non-dependable. And now they want to resurrect it here with the Ten of Swords reversed. They want to revive it. They don't want to see it go. Because they already know how it feels when it does. This person knows how the ending feels. Ten of Swords reversed. Two of Pentacles. The Devil reversed. Look at that. To the Ten of Swords upright. Somebody's coming out their toxic ways. Somebody realizes that this devil energy only brings them to the Ten of Swords. So to revive it, they coming out of the devil energy and coming in more balanced with some faith and some tools that they need to create some type of love story. Death card. Some type of transformation happen in order for something to work out for this Empress. Something to work out for possibly the Emperor and the Empress, but it was working out for the path. Because what was written in the stars is written in the stars. So the pride and the ego don't take no place here on what things are written in the stars. There's the King of Wands. to the Five of Pentacles, to the Queen of Swords. There's somebody mentally conflicted about letting you back in because you let them out in the cold. But you went under judgment for that, so they don't need to be trying to do no punishing. Talking about the Empress. I feel like some ships are coming in here for the Empress, something to fulfill her wishes, and she don't even see it. It's going to make her feel victorious, but guarded due to disappointment at the same time. How she acts on that could mean everything. But as an Empress, if she's showing up as an Empress, ain't no way she about to take pride. She ain't going to take pride route. But she's the Eight of Swords. She's trapped in her mind. She don't know really what to do. Because last time she remembered encountering this man, he was in and out. He was a player. He broke her heart. And now you saying that you learned the lesson and you offer the Ten of Pentacles now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody just need to take a step back to think about something. There's somebody here trying to prove, they have a point to prove it, but in this case, they want to prove that they care, that they can be better, that they've learned their lessons, that they went through this and went through that, and they see things different. They're coming in with straight facts, though, and emotion. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and there's the King. This is somebody planning to take action, take charge, and they're doing it in an honest way. I mean, there's no other choice. Once you learned your lesson, you already know ain't no other way to do it. Somebody who was once a holder backer, Four of Pentacles, is now wanting to move to the Four of Wands energy. Communication will come in about possibly getting on the same page. Page of Wands. The Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius or two of Sagittarius. It could be a Pisces, Taurus. But this is something that I feel like you see is coming. I don't feel like you focused on this. You focused on something. I feel like you caught up on building something else that brings in resources, that brings in finances, that brings in a balance or equal give and take, or there's a equal exchange being having here when it comes to working together or collaborating. Something you seeing coming to fruition, but I feel like it's financial. Why is the Moon here? I don't feel like you see this coming because you didn't expect this person to have any balls about them. You expect this person to be too afraid to stand up and find the courage to bring you out the cold. So you just chalk that up. So imagine your surprise, Tower energy, when this person finds the courageousness to fight, to come out of the cold, or to bring you out of the cold. Or they find the courageousness they need because they don't even want to take the loss in the first place. Tower. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Imagine your surprise when this person comes in and they really done walked away from the lies. They're ready to stand in the truth. They coming in. They balanced. They ready for the equal give and take, and they really trying to build some shit here. Please follow your intuition, especially if you're still feeling upset at this person for something they did, because I feel like this is a longevity situation. But the potential of your ego or your pride could bring in too much confusion around the pentacle. When the cycle got closed out and brought back out, or it was brought into balance for a reason. So if you go acting out of pride and ego and low vibration, then it'll just throw the balance back off. And you be back to square one. And you might be okay with that at first, but when you get over the anger that or the resentment that you have towards this person, you'll be back to the love that you felt. Regardless of if you're moving past it or not. That's how it normally works. If you feel love you feel love, and you can't just wipe that out, right? Only way it gets wiped out is when hurt got poured on top of that shit. And the hurt's so serious, or makes you so mad that you can't focus on the love right now. But at some point, that madness and that hurt will die down, and the love, you'll still be able to see it. Then it's up to you to decide what you want to do with it. But with the Ten of Cups coming out so much, you feel something. So you feel like this person had a potential. They just didn't do it right. Or they just didn't. They fumbled the ball. Or they maybe even pissed you off so bad that you want to prove to them that you won't let them back in. Whatever the case may be. That's something I say to myself too. I ain't a Sagittarius, but I sure be letting them, because them like, motherfucker, yo, we gonna see. Because I'm more intuitive than you. And when you come back to this bitch, I'm gonna have something for your ass. But that's no good for me. Okay? That's why I'm telling you the same thing. So guess what I do? I won't talk to a motherfucker. I still be calming down. Because if I'm gonna act based upon ego, I ain't even trying to fuck with you. I ain't even trying to even entertain that energy. I'd rather just back the fuck out or walk away because I don't want to act like that. I don't want nobody making me act like that. And if I feel like you making me act like that, I'm just not gonna be around you, period. But if then when I'm not around you, that's what I said, but I don't do shit out of pride and ego. That's just not my thing. I done learned that lesson. But I have been there. And back after that pride and ego wear off, I be sitting in regret because damn, I should have put my pride down and let that motherfucker know that I cared too. But we here now. So I don't know. Life don't gotta be of regrets. You can just do the right thing when it's the right thing to do. But it's up to everybody else. Follow your intuition. A point to prove is cool, but I mean it just depends on your intentions behind the point that you're proving. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I wanted to say. So, but that's what I got. Why is the hair all on my bracelet? Like I've been using this bitch for a ponytail holder. I gotta make some more. Anyways, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius people. And thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Namaste and be blessed.